Why do people conclude their prayers with amen? Doesn't the word amen discriminate against women? Is using amen in prayer a microaggression? If you are new to prayer, it has probably been a head scratcher to hear people end with a word, the word amen. If you've been around the block of spirituality and prayed prayers with that ending, you actually may be just as confused as to why it is used. Why do they say amen? You have also probably heard people on social media accuse users of this word as a form of discrimination against women. Are they right? To answer that, let's plunge into the meaning of the origin of this word and emerge with the truth, shall we? The origin of the word takes us way back to the Old Testament. It is a Hebrew word with a very simple definition, let it be, or may it be so. It is derived from a verb that means to be firm or sure. It has a broader application to mean truly, or I tell you the truth. The first appearance of the word occurs in the book of Numbers, chapter 5, verse 22, and then appears another 29 times throughout the Old Testament. It is used another 5 times in the New Testament. And when it is used in the Old Testament, you typically find it at the close of commands, blessings, curses, doxologies, and prayers. Fundamentally, it is used as a call and response. Now, what does that mean? A call is a charge or appeal to an audience. The response is what the audience or the people there say in return to what they just heard. For example, Moses in the book of Deuteronomy pronounced consequences or curses for disobeying God. That was the call or challenge to obey. The people would respond with amen, as if to say, we agree and support it. It is also heavily used throughout the Psalms as a response to promises given for obedience. This practice evolved and broadened through time. In fact, the Jews and Muslims use this term in a variety of languages. Because this broad usage, because of it, it may be one of the most widely known words in the entire world. Now here's the irony. Christians almost always conclude prayer with amen. And yet, people in Bible times seldom use the word this way. The only instance is in one older manuscript of Matthew that includes amen at the end of the Lord's Prayer. Still, the ending gained traction and became a staple part of future worship services as a liturgical device. For example, in some churches, the pastor will use it as a call to the congregation, who then responds with amen as a way to publicly state their agreement. If you have attended one of these churches, you probably heard a pastor say something like, "And all God's children said," dramatic pause, and then the whole church responds with a thunderous amen. Its uses in public worship or in private prayers has still not lost its essential meaning of truth, or let what has been said be true. This is why using amen at the end of a prayer is not some appeal to patriarchal power and male dominance. It is not a political ploy to discriminate against women. In the Hebrew language of the Old Testament, it looks like this. In the Greek language of the New Testament, it looks like this. When it is translated into English, it spells A-M-E-N, or amen, or amen, if you want to sound more pious. Do you see that this is not a churchy stunt to elevate men above women? The word is completely devoid of a masculine connotation and is as if it were referring to a group of dudes. No, there's no microaggression here. It has nothing to do with gender, but everything to do with the truthfulness of what has just been stated. Therefore, changing it to a women would dissolve the word into nonsensical blather. A women is not a word in any language. Amen is, and its usage is entirely equitable and respectful for everyone. In conclusion, the book of Revelation refers to Jesus as the Amen. In this instance, it is employed in adjectival form, or as an adjective, as a title for Jesus. Here it confirms God's ultimate statement of truth in Jesus. All that Jesus did for us is God's irrefutable display of boundless love. And to this, all God's children said,